We can all probably think of black female athletes off the top of our head. One thing that is evident when it comes to black women, they don't just compete, they win. And not only do they win, but they dominate. They make strides. They break world records. Now you have to acknowledge the pioneers that took on the abuse, racial hatred, and still managed to come out on top and helped pave the way for later generations of sports greats. Here is just a small list of amazing black women that have opened the doors and kicked ass whilst breaking world records. One of the first women's track teams in the United States began at the all-black Tuskegee Institute in 1929. 3 years later, Louise Stokes and TJ Pickett qualified for the 1932 Olympics in track and field, but were not allowed to participate in the event held in Los Angeles, simply because they were black. In Berlin in 1936, Stokes and Pickett became the first African-American women to represent their country in the Olympics. Another pioneering black female athlete, tennis player Ora Washington, won her first American Tennis Association singles title in 1929. Now, of course, if I'm speaking about tennis, I can't do it without mentioning probably the greatest tennis player of all times.
I really hate to interrupt this video, but this is just a little 60-second teaser. Now, if you want to watch the rest of this, then you'll need to click the link in the description below. Because if you haven't noticed by now, YouTube and I really don't have a good relationship. So all of my videos are on my website, ikyg.com, completely uncensored and unfiltered. You can't even leave comments under this YouTube version, but you can do all of that on my website. So go and watch the whole video. You won't be disappointed. And why not join my Patreon to have access to private live streams and early access content? There's also a video in the description that tells you why I'm not on YouTube anymore and what you get if you join my Patreon. But if you don't want to join my Patreon, then just click the link in the description to watch the rest of this video in full. Peace, love, and coconut oil. Hey man, that's racist.